Okay.
Testing. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Check. Check. Testing. Help. Help. Testing.
Okay.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2. Poop. Poop. Testing. Asparagus. Roast beef.
Okay.
Roast beef. Hello, everybody. Check. And welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where tonight we're going to have the Henry's Kitchen Late Night Variety Hour, featuring myself and my cat, Roast Beef. Sometimes Roast Beef starts to do something, but then he forgets what he was supposed to do. In this case, I guess it was probably eat some of his food. We're going to have a lot of fun. We've got some great song requests, and maybe a couple of them that you heard before, some that you haven't. Some that I tried to do earlier this week and fucked it up, and I'm going to try to do it again. I want to apologize that the stream yesterday was a little bit scattered, and I tried to make this dish, which was fat bombs, but they came out not looking like that, and I apologize. But anyway, we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm not going to be doing any cooking tonight, in case that's the reason that a lot of people came here. If you came here because you wanted to see cooking, this is not the place, because I'm done. I'm off until Sunday. Sunday we're going to have maybe a dessert item or a brunch, but I can't cook all the time. Sometimes I have to take a little bit of a break. Fitchin' Hat says you were hungry and that makes cooking harder. Yeah, that's absolutely right. You never want to cook in the kitchen when you're hungry, because you find yourself being a little more rushed, a little lightheaded from the lack of blood sugar, and also you swear a lot more. And so when you're, thanks Drewski, when you're in the kitchen, you want to be relaxed, you want to be centered, and you just want to be free of any kind of anxiety-inducing thoughts. Beelzebub says, true, it's normal to be pissed when cooking and it sucks. Yeah. And, I've decided to make cooking my life, but you don't have to. If you want to put it that way, you can say that I'm sort of taking on the burden of sin for all of you. Roast beef is really going downtown on that that food there. Light Reborn says, you are the Gordon Ramsay of home cooking. That's really cool to know. I mean, he's a very famous celebrity, and he's a decent cook in his own right. I like to think that I'm doing the similar kind of work. It looks like I have some people to thank here. It was me, resubscribed. Just Big Steve has subscribed. RD_258 has subscribed. Poop Thrower Kid has resubscribed, tier 1 for 2 months. Thanks, Poop Thrower Kid. And Control or CTRL_019 has subscribed. Sometimes when I see some of these handles or whatever you call them that have a couple of numbers in them, I think that's usually a very famous celebrity kind of being incognito. But we also have Pork Chow Lame rated my channel. Thanks, Pork Chow Lame. And hosted my channel. And I don't know what the difference between hosting and rating is, but it sounds like Pork Chow Lame is doing both of those things, so thank you. And also Drewski has subscribed. And Regularly Consume Water has resubscribed. And X Mugatux has subscribed, and Drewski. All right, we're here for a very exciting time because Archmage Kale says hosting means he's holding me hostage. Well, as long as it's virtually hostage. Also, I want to, in case anybody gets concerned, when I say help during the sound check, I'm testing the P sound on the microphone. Puh, puh. I have a little bit of a popper stopper, but the only way to really check is to come up with a word that's got the P in it. Don't worry, I don't actually need help. Help! Okay, so that was probably a little too loud. I might have to turn that down. But hold on a second. I'm going to reposition the roast beef camera for a second. The only reason is that when he finishes doing his business, he usually gives a sort of a yell of some sort. I guess it's sort of a battle cry. But now that he's getting older, he doesn't do it quite as much as he does. And plus, I think he's got a little bit of stage fright, so I guess that's understandable. We're going to be going back to roast beef a little bit later. The Bala Koala says, what business is he in? Unfortunately, at his age, there's really only one business that he gets into. And when he does, you don't want to be around for that. Hold on. I'm just going to kind of keep this camera handy here. In case he does any more of his crazy antics. But hey, why don't we get into a little bit of music? We've got a couple of song requests. We also have some game requests that we'll be doing in a little bit. I want to thank everybody for joining me. And I want to thank everybody for joining me on my first sponsored broadcast, which was yesterday. And a lot of people actually signed up to get meal boxes from Factor 75, and that's very nice of you. And if anybody's interested in doing that, if you look underneath my Twitch video player, you should see a link to that. Pork Chow Lame just subscribed. Thanks, Pork Chow Lame. Notorious Jer 4 has resubscribed, and I think Notorious Jer 4 is one of the people that we have a song request from today. So let's get into that. Just to finish, and I'm not going to belabor this point, but if you are interested in ordering meal boxes from that link underneath my Twitch video on my page, if you put in the code FACTORSE4324, FACTORSE4324, you get a bunch of money off on your order, and it lets them know that it came from the Henry's Kitchen channel, which is nice too. So anyway, that's all I'll say about that for now. Future Fry Cook has resubscribed. Thanks, Future Fry Cook. Let's party and do some music. Let's start. This is kind of an interesting song here, song request. It's an old one, so I'm guessing the person who suggested it might be a little closer to maybe my age. But it's a TV theme song, and it comes to us from Toilet Destroyer on the Discord channel, the Henry's Kitchen Discord channel, which is where we get requests for songs. Sometimes I'll take them on the fly here. But Toilet Destroyer wanted to hear this 80s TV theme song. The theme song ran from 1983 to 1987, and it's a show called Give Me a Break, featuring Nell Carter, who's no longer with us. I did get to meet her one time because I live in Southern California, and every now and then you'll see celebrities and you'll be able to approach them, and she was very friendly. So this song goes out to Nell Carter. I'm going to do the best I can with it. It's normally sung an octave higher, but this goes out to Toilet Destroyer. Give me a break, now I know what it takes. I'm putting my new face on the old one, ready for anything. Playing with fate, not a moment too late. I'm showing the whole world nothing can get me down. Oh, 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 give me a break, yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me a break, cause I sure need one. Give me a break, I sure deserve one. Finally know where I belong. Give me a break. What the fuck now? Give me a break. Hey, 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 hey. Give me a break. I deserve one. Finally know where I belong. Give me a break. Okay, so that song, I added the F word in the middle of that. That's not part of it, but and I've addressed this before. There will be foul language every now and then in the variety hour here because we're in the kitchen, and the kitchen is it's not a place for the kiddies. This is a place where people can get injured with fire and sharp objects and public humiliation, and it's not necessarily a place that you want to keep things squeaky clean, so that's going to happen. But fortunately, the Twitch platform works well for that, because I've gone to other people's Twitch channels and they say all kinds of words, especially when they lose at games and stuff, so I don't feel too bad. But it's a party, so there might be foul language, there might be drinking, there's going to be music, there might even be dancing. I am all by myself with my cat, so I guess it's probably important to recognize that. So, okay, so that was for Toilet Destroyer. Let's see another song here. this is a song that I tried to do the other day, and I fucked it up, and I want to do it again because it was done so beautifully on a tribute to Taylor Hawkins in this incredible, I don't know if there was 50,000 people, 70,000 people in London, but the Foo Fighters did this song, and Taylor Hawkins, who died, his son played the drums to it, and it was a tear-jerking experience, and it was amazing. And I tried to do the song as a tribute, and I just fucked the whole thing up and felt shitty about it my whole rest of the day. So I'm going to try to do it again, and this might suck too, but I'm going to do the best that I can, and that's really all you can do. But it's really not an incredibly hard song, but sometimes I get insecure when I'm singing, so bear with me a little bit. And Madoink says, no pressure. Thanks, Madoink. And Jameson says, suck the best you can. Thanks, that's encouraging. Plus, this is Chet Wow. Plus, the day's almost over, so if you fuck it up, you don't have to live with it for too long. That's actually a pretty good way to look at it. But then you have to sleep on it. And my sleep doesn't go that well anyway, even if I have a successful dish like I did last week. But anyway, let's see what we can do. My hero. Too alarming now to talk about. Take your pictures out and shake it out. To the consequence, say it aloud. Use that evidence, race it around. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. Best of them bleed it out, while the rest of them peter around. Truth the consequence, say it loud. Use that evidence, race it around. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. I'm not going to do the bridge part, but I think I mostly got through it. Jameson says, actually good, Henry, actually good. Thanks. That one note I have a hard time. Watch him as he goes. That's a high note, but all right, we're getting through these. That one, sorry, was requested to us by It's Kate. It's Kate. I should have said that in the beginning, but thank you, It's Kate. Here's a new one that was just appeared on the Discord today. This is a song that Kairosa wanted to hear. Kairosa. And this one, I remember hearing this song as a teenager and thinking, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on in that song. But Notorious Jer4 says that the seventh chord sounded pretentious. Oh, but they're beautiful though. But you're right, for that kind of late 90s grunge sort of stuff. But that's what the song is. I think that's called a diminished fifth. But anyway, we're getting into music there. But okay, so I'm going to try to do this song the best I can. I don't sing the way that the original artist did, but this is a song by Bonnie Tyler. It was actually written by Jim Steinman, the guy who wrote most of Meatloaf's music, with Meatloaf a lot of times. But turn around, every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming round. Turn around, then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Turn around, every now and then I get a little bit nervous at the best of all the years have gone by. Turn around, every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes. Turn around, bright eyes, every now and then I fall apart. Turn around, bright eyes, every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever. And if you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. And we'll only be making it right, 'cause we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow on me all of the time. That's a tough thing to say to somebody that you're in love with. Your love is like a shadow on me all of the time. I'm not sure that's a compliment. Sorry. I don't know what to do and I'm always in the dark. I'm leaving in a powder keg and giving off sparks. That's a bad lyric. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start. Once upon a time I was falling apart, love, but now I'm only falling apart. Sorry for the seventh chord, Notorious Jam. Nothing I can do, totally ripped a big fart. Sorry, it's actually Total Eclipse of the Heart, but I remember seeing a guy do karaoke and he said totally ripped a big fart, and it just sort of came out, so I apologize for that one. But thanks. That song came to us from Kairosa, so thanks, Kairosa. And okay. We've got a couple more subscribers here. Autolycus01, Cabbage GT, Hallis, Drewski. Thanks, everybody. Future Fry Cook resubscribed. Okay, let's go ahead and do another song here, and then we're going to do some more games. All right, here's another one. This is another rematch song. I tried to do this one on the stream on Sunday morning, and I'm sorry, Wednesday morning, and it came out really fucked up. So I'm going to try to do a rematch on this one because it really is a good song. I think the problem is I had it in the wrong key, and then sometimes when you're trying to get music from these, what are they, ultimate guitar chords or whatever, sometimes the chords are not necessarily wrong, but they're sort of written over certain parts of the word that aren't exactly right. I don't know, but I'm going to try to do this one because this is a very meaningful song, especially if you're alone out there on a Thursday night, maybe with your cat or just by yourself drinking alone, maybe looking at pictures of ex-girlfriends and you know, listening to sad music, this song goes out to you. I understand this song is a big inspiration for the artist Jose Suicidio, and it comes to us from BZ Kaiser on the Discord.
Okay.
When I was young, I never needed anyone, and making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known, but when I dial the telephone, nobody's home. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Hard to be sure. Sometimes I feel so insecure, and love so distant and obscure remains the cure. What? All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. That last part wasn't part of it, but the original chords for that song come from a Rachmaninoff piano concerto. And it's actually a very interesting story because it was a time in the 70s where a lot of rock stars were taking inspiration from famous pieces. Like Barry Manilow had a song called Could It Be Magic, which was based on the chord progression in a Chopin prelude or something. And it was public domain, so you were completely free to take that music and make a rock song out of it. But this guy, Eric Carmen, actually did the same thing, but with a song by Rachmaninoff, but he didn't do the research, and it turns out that Rachmaninoff was still alive. So he was basically just stealing some guy's music, and he got sued. So now, every time you hear that song, Rachmaninoff's family gets a check. And Eric Carmen is probably drinking somewhere in a bar and hearing the song and getting pissed off. I don't know. I'm not sure if that happens or not, but all by himself. Yeah, thanks. Labala Koala. Colovian, are you sending the check? No, the check gets sent out by Twitch. I hope. I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I'm going to have a little bit of water. All right, I think it's time to play some games. So this song here, wait, not this song, this game was requested to us by one of our Discord members named ABBA, or ABA, and I find it to be a very poignant game at this point in my life because my cat, as you've seen, roast beef, is very old, and I don't know how much longer he's got. I hope it's a good amount of time, but I think that he's probably during that time in his life when he's sort of thinking a lot about what happens next, what that next realm is, and he might be thinking about his whole life. He was a rescue, so I don't really know what his life was prior to when we coincided, but I imagine it was probably very adventurous, and so I like to think that maybe this game is sort of the story of roast beef. And Taco Cat says put him in the fridge. He'd like to be in the fridge, actually. He goes in there. Rainy Reveries, when roast beef was a kitten, was his name Veal? I don't know what his original name was, actually. Homeowner says he'll last longer in the fridge. Yeah, that might be unfortunately what we have to do. Raziel's Lament. Roast beef does usually appear very contemplative. Yeah. I don't know if it's cats in general, but they tend to look like there's something going on in their mind. And maybe it's this game. So let's go ahead and take a look. I don't know if you joined us yesterday morning, but we played a little bit. And obviously, as usual, I need you to tell me if there's anything technical. Oh, I need to turn on this thing. Two-pronged fork. Will I make a roast beef in his honor? Oh, you bet. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Leviathan 60 says, can we get a roast beef cam while you play? Oh, that's a great idea. But it's a little beyond my technical abilities at the moment, unfortunately. But and also he moves around. So that, you know what? Let's do that next time because I think that's a great idea. But also he moves around, and there'd have to be another person here operating that camera to follow him, and there hasn't been another person here for a long time. So anyway, here we go. So this is roast beef, the cat. Now I'm not the most experienced gamer in the world, but I'm going to do the best that I can. But you can hear it okay, and you can hear me. Oh, a GoPro, that's great. But then Jesse, it would be from his perspective, unless we attached it on his behind or something. Okay. Oh, Vinny Kitty says, true, you should hire someone from Craigslist like the DJ that I hired. That's right. Brendan, I believe was his name. Okay. Let's see. Quanto says that I can do it. I'm sure that I can do it. Quanto helps me with a lot of technical stuff. But at the moment, let me go through this a little bit and then we can work on that. Toilet Destroyer. Sometimes I wear an apron when I play games, and I seem to be better at the game with the apron. Really? That's interesting. I don't know, Toilet Destroyer, if you heard your song, or you, if you're the same Toilet Destroyer as the one who requested it, but hopefully you heard your Give Me a Break song. Alright, so I guess that we're just sort of exploring here. If you watched earlier, Roast Beef was with all of his friends, and he was kind of a frisky kitten type, and he was playing around with female cats and whatnot, and now there's these kind of weird rats. I guess we can run to get through this a little quicker, but so it looks like I have to jump here. Sorry. Okay. I'll be looking at your questions in a little bit here. I'm not sure whether a lot of you guys have played this game already. Generally speaking, there's little clues, like here it says follow me, and it seems to have been written for the cat. Maybe into here. Wait, follow you where? Oh shit. Boy, Roast Beef is kind of an idiot sometimes, I guess, huh? Oh, here we go. There we go. That was seeming like it was going to take forever. Okay, so this part is actually in the trailer of the game, if you see it on YouTube, but I think you can pick up this bucket. Has anybody played this game before?
Okay.
I never played this. Is this a roast beef simulator? We're calling it that. It basically is. It's a cat that looks a lot like probably Roast Beef looked when he was a kitten. So what we have here, and this is in the trailer of the game, so I was able to see what they did, but we have a fan, and being a smart kitty, you can drop that in there and stop it. So that one I knew. But if I didn't know that ahead of time, it probably would have taken me about an hour. Beelzebub says, I'm ahead of you right now, though. I've played it for a few hours. Notarius Jor 4. Okay. Literally the owner of Twitch says, what a smart kitty. Yeah. This is something Roast Beef likes to do, too, is randomly just knock shit off of a wall. I'm not sure that this is a part of the game, but if I don't do it, I'll have kind of an unsatisfied feeling. Let's see here. Wow. The fear of heights thing that I have is pretty insurmountable, and I'm glad that I'm not doing this in real life. Wait. I'm supposed to do something with this. I guess this means I'm not supposed to be here. Is that right? I'm going to have to look and see if anybody has any suggestions here. Oh, okay. I seem to be in some kind of house. Literally, the owner Twitch says, it's unfortunate that someone was standing directly beneath every one of those paint buckets. I hope they're doing okay. Yeah, cats don't give a shit about that. I've found that to be the case. They could really care less whether a person is involved in anything they're doing. I saw one of these things here. Okay. Oh yeah, this is kind of cool. You can, I guess you can sharpen your claws, or this is just a thing that cats do, I guess, for no reason in particular. But maybe it's to kind of keep their claws. I'll ask Roast Beef sometime what that's all about. So there's a lot of weird writings here. There's some kind of computer shit. A bunch of more. Just knocking shit over all over the place. This is probably somebody's house. What's this? Okay, so we have some water. That's good. Gonna look at some of your comments while he's drinking water. Zip is 47. Roast Beef ruining the carpet. Yeah, I kind of hope he makes another appearance here. Roast Beef walked underneath the sink. But you know what? I'm going to put the camera on him anyway, so give me just a second. Okay. Let's see here. This would be that's Roast Beef under the sink. So he's pretty much crashed out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a little welfare check on him in a little bit. Let's see. Is this a good time to set up the Roast Beef cam? Is that going to be difficult for me to pull off? No, we'll just continue on with the game here. And we'll check in on Roast Beef every now and then, now that we've got him underneath the sink. But he pretty much just looks like a big blob there, so it's not really the most awesome angle. Vinny Kitty, living the dream. And that is definitely true. Okay. Alright, so I think we're done drinking water here. There's an arrow going that way. What do we got here? More stuff that we can knock down? Whoa. Oh, shit. Oh, I guess I just jumped. Huh. Alright. Bunch of weird rats. I'm glad that there's arrows here everywhere. Okay. We're going to try to do this. This is a technical feat. Sorry, this might not be super easy, but copy this. Okay, yeah, I think we kind of did it here. Wait, did I squish them though? I'll make them really. Oh, I got it. I can. All right, we've got a really small roast beef there on the bottom. All right, we kind of did it. Thanks, Quanto, for the real-time suggestion there. But we have roast beef. We have roast beef. He's in the corner, and we're going to go back to our game here. Quanto is a lifesaver. So many of the times that the technical stuff actually works is because of Quanto, so I want to say thanks. And I have a lot of people to thank throughout, which I will be doing just shortly here. Now I'm trying to figure out how to push resume. Okay, yeah. There we go. All right, so we'll be able to see if roast beef actually does anything at all. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, it looks like there's a... Whoa, shit. There's some kind of robot situation. I think we just killed it, roast beef. What do you think of that? Roast beef is really excited by that game. Let's just assume that whatever roast beef is dreaming about right now, it's what we're watching. So that's that. We didn't learn anything from the robot or anything. We just kind of saw it. Is that a dead end? Pretty good jumping skills here. Okay, it's showing sort of a sequence. Yeah, Douchebagistan says roast beef lore. That's exactly what this is. Raziel's Lament, do cats dream of electric rats? Yeah, I think that's exactly what they dream of. Oh shit, I gotta run. So it looks like we've got some giant rats that are... Uh-oh. What does that mean? Push B? Oh shit, I died. Roast beefs, we died. Okay, so it looks like I need to run a little faster, I guess. Beelzebub, you never died. Wow, I feel like an idiot now. Alright, I can do this. Okay. Oh, I get it. You hit B and then they get off. They stick to you and then you hit B and then they get off of you. But if you run fast enough, they can't catch up. Uh-oh. Just knocking shit over all over the place. This is really messing with my OCD. I'm just bumping into shit. Alright. Fuck. This is a little too hardcore for my liking. Ah. That was really stressful. Did they just rip off the Half-Life head crabs and add squishy sounds for these guys? I'm not sure what that is, actually. Left alt to meow. Oh, B to meow. I can meow. Literally, the owner of Twitch says, is roast beef dead in real life now? Please check on him to make sure he's okay. I'm going to do that. I don't feel bad for waking him up. Did he just go right back to sleep? Yeah, I got worried too, Vinny Kitty, but you know what? I want to talk about this for a quick second here. I'm 53 years old. I'm going to die. We're all going to die. I think I'll be very sad, obviously, when roast beef passes away. But he's had a good life. He's lived a long life. And he's very restful. He sleeps a lot. And what better could we have, really, than that? So at least, even if the scenario is terrible, it's still the best case scenario that there is to die peacefully, I guess. If you're young, it's very tragic, but I think once you've lived a long life, it's okay. So I'm not sure. Was it Vinny Kitty who said that? He was worried for a second. Yeah, I get worried all the time. I have to do a welfare check. But that is going to happen one of these times. I'm not going to let it happen on Twitch. If it does feel like it's happening, I'll shut off the camera. But anyway, let's go back to our game here. See what's going on here. Roast beef, still doing okay. He's just very tired. He sleeps literally nonstop. But he's dreaming of being a kitty, a little kitten like this. Maybe we can knock some of this shit down. Alright, I'm looking for a two-pronged fork. Is his hairline receding? You talking about me or for the cat? Mine definitely is, unfortunately. But that's something that we have to accept as well. Wait, this is where I just came from, right, or no? Am I going backwards? I feel like I recognize that. I stopped paying attention for a second. Where the fuck am I? Oh no. Is there any message here somewhere? Soft locked. Frappuccino monkey? Is that a term I should know? I'm kind of struggling a little bit here. Like what I'm worried about is, did I go backwards or? You guys know way more about this kind of thing than I do. I think that there's... I'm making progress. Thanks, Nobody's Lemon. Doing some pretty broad jumps here, which is cool. So we already went down that thing, but nothing happened in that thing, so it almost feels like I should go back. Or is that where I came from? Shit. All right, I'm gonna go down there one more time because... Oh yeah, no, I jumped through that thing, right? Oh, wait, no, I didn't. All right, well, there's only one way to go here. So, I think roast beef has a little bit of the dementia. Yeah, nowhere else to go here. Okay. Yeah, that's right. We came here. Am I on the ground? Oh yeah, now I'm in some kind of hell here. Beelzebub, you say you've played this before? Okay, get down. So, all right, we'll try to go down. Maybe on this thing? Oh, there we go. Oh, good job. Anon140 told me to get down, and that turned out to be good advice. Where do I go from here? Jeez. Oh, here. Oops. I'm still getting used to that camera situation. Knock that shit over. Can't seem to knock that stuff over. Is there more stuff to go down? Come on, roast beef. Uh-oh. Help. It says help. Hey. Or hey for. Now I don't want to come back the way I came. Am I fucking up? Is that the way I came, right? I want to... The plank has a circle on it? Oh, really? Wait, where's that plank? From earlier?
Hello.
Where's that plank? Sorry. Was it up here? Oh, there's this thing. Oh! You're right. Oh, that was great. That's two-pronged something or other. Thanks for that great advice. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I'd say the game that I've gotten really good at is the Henry's Kitchen game, but beyond that, it's a little tough. Basketball, there's a fight. Oh, look at that, I can play basketball. Ah, fuck it. Alright, well, the arrows are always good. Wow, that's kind of a big jump there. Oh, I can go up there. Oh, cool. There was a it wants me to meow. Hilbert Hotel, involuntary standing desk. Oh, you can meow at the security cameras. Oh, cool. I think I know where they're going with this. Now I can jump on that. Get up there. Whoa! Wow, I just knocked shit over there. Can I go in here? No. This is why roast beef is a much better person than I am, because I would have just killed myself a long time ago. Where do I go? Knock more shit off. Wait, is this the way I came? No, shit. Ah, fuck. What's that? Okay. Thanks, Gurum de VPan. Wait, this is the way I came, right? Or no? Oh, no, I don't think we were on that thing. Sometimes it's hard to get up on those things. Another one of these. Wait, did I just go backwards? I am going the right way? Move my cam like this. Okay, so I'm still in good shape. It sure is easy to get lost. Thanks, Artie258, all right. This is new, huh? Here I could meow at the camera. Can't get in there, huh? Wow, this is really something here. Can I go up or? Nah. Alright, need help, guys. Look for a neon sign to follow. There's that one. Wow, that was great advice. Nobody's lemons. Now we're in a new area for sure. Now I think I'm fucked again. Okay. So the neon signs, all right, got that. Is this anything here? It looks like I can grab that thing. Oh, it turned it off or something? Good, thanks, two-pronged fork. There we go, yeah. It was like some kind of fuse or something. Alright, we reached a new level here. Alright. Oh, fuck. I don't know if the moderators already did this or not, but did we change the category? Because that's something I wanted to be conscientious of. Let me know. Oh, thanks, Bacchus. Bacchus is one of the moderators. I'm going to take this moment to thank all the moderators. Dingo Bop, Fawcan, who I think is probably sleeping because it's European time. Dom Beef, Hottest Bear, Do Dingle, Dogoggy, Dr. Flanges, and Bacchus. And I want to thank my streaming friends, Bumble Vision, Daisy Blossom, Melon95, Pilskman, Sir Doom, and the LGX. And of course Nim for getting me started doing all this stuff. And I want to do more games with Nim. And Moon and XQC and Forsen and all these other people who have shown the Henry's Kitchen videos to get people to support the channel. And I appreciate it. And okay, so now, unless there's something I need to do here, so this is an honest question. In these games, is it like, is it possible to miss something that fucks up the whole rest of the game? Like, I don't know, there might have been something back there, but there was a lot of stuff. I'm gonna knock this thing over. There's something pretty satisfying about just knocking over random shit. Uh-oh. Thanks, Toilet Destroyer. Toilet Destroy. I'm going to do another welfare check on roast beef. Okay. He's looking alive and good. Yeah, Ping Pong Pomelo says roast beef is on European time, like Faucan, and probably a lot of people right now. So, weed, help. Oh, need, help, sorry. I can type. Help. Need help. Body required for download. Uh-oh. Enter the door, turn on, find a body. Enter the door. Obviously, that's going to be the door that we just saw open. I saw one of these. Oh, there's no time for this right now, huh? That's cool that they let you practice your claws like that, but we've got work to do. So, all right, so we're in some kind of a room here. Should I meow at the camera? That's a cool trick, whoever told me about that. So the cameras are kind of alive, I guess, huh? Oh, whoops, I was supposed to do something with that. It's a little high to jump. Okay. Wait, did I have... Unless this is my imagination, it looks like I have telekinesis. Wow. I can just make it come to me. Okay. Trying to get up on there. Yeah, roast beef was a Jedi. That was right out of Empire Strikes Back right there. Oh shit. I'm gonna see if I can do that again. Come to me. Oh shit. Well, okay, so I have to find these boxes. It looks like roast beef has changed positions. Let's see here. But we know what's going on in his brain right now. He's basically thinking about being in a room with some kind of fuses that you put in the magnet things, and it's another one. Oh, shit. I'm trying to grab it. Oh, I gotta push Y. There we go. All right. Use the old Jedi trick. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I'm getting Y and A mixed up. This one doesn't fit there. Oh, I see. That was the one that was already had one in there. Okay. So I've gotten some great tips from you guys. Follow the neon lights. Rainy Reverie says gaming is almost as stressful as cooking. You know what? I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm happy not to be cooking right now. I'm going to do it on Sunday, and I'm going to do it on Wednesday because it's what I do. I'm a cooking explainer. I'm good at it. But I'll be perfectly honest with you. Right at the moment, I'm glad that I'm not stinking up my kitchen for one thing and then having to do all kinds of fucking cleanup and stuff. I just had Chipotle for dinner, which worked out better than usually. You know, I mean, I don't know if you were here for our Fat Bombs the other day, but nah, I mean, you know, they want me to put a stick of butter in my coffee and oh, there it is. Wow. Oh, that's my tail just knocked something over here. Jesus. Okay. But yeah, I mean, a stick of butter in the coffee, and then I had a stick of butter on my burger balls, as well as another stick of butter in the cookie dough things, and then we had lettuce and tomato and mustard that was left over. Oh wow, wait, something's happening. What did I miss? A door opened, okay. How's roast beef doing? He's still, he moves very little. But he moves a lot in this virtual version of him. We have another one of these robots. Boy, I really would like to jump up on there, but I'm guessing whoever the person was that thought of this game has a cat for sure. But roast beef doesn't do a lot of knocking shit over anymore. It's mostly just lying down, as you can very well see. Let's see if we can just get a full shot. Jolly Austin 1, same here. Yeah, no, same with me as well, I guess. Sometimes it's like, what's the point of getting up, you know? It's just going to be the same old kind of shit. Alright, so I have a thing here. There is a trick where you can get close up. But I want to see what that thing is in my mouth. Shit, alright. I guess it won't let me see what it... Can anybody see what that is? Or where it goes? Sorry, the camera's kind of messed up. Oh, I saw it for a second there. Just trying to see what it is that I have in my mouth. I'm going to see if anybody says it. It's a small robot that flies around. Karamachia playing from the kitchen. Okay, and what do I do? Oh, Little subtlety there with the arrows. I don't even think roast beef is stupid enough to miss that hit. Okay, thanks. Uh-oh. Danny Dan, did I play video games? Yeah. I was really into the Atari games. Asteroids, Adventure. That's how I'm very familiar with the way these things work. But the graphics here that we're seeing now, if you would have shown this to me and my friends back in 1984, we would have just shit our pants, I think. Sorry for the language. All right. What's this? Okay. It worked, I'm free. I couldn't believe the cameras. A cat in the dead city. That's me. I can't remember my name. It seems my memory is corrupted. I've been trapped in the electronic network for so long. I know I worked for a scientist who lived here. No shit, it was a scientist that lived here. I don't know how I would have guessed. For now, you can call me 812. That's what it says on my exterior. B12. Vitamin B12. Archmage Kale says, now that you're a gamer, can you teach us some gamer words? Yeah, well, there's roast beef in it. We're roast beefing it right now. It's dangerous in the dead city, but you seem like you know how to handle yourself. Damn right. Let's get out of here. Follow me. But am I supposed to trust this guy, I guess? In Game World, I guess I probably would, right? What else are we going to do? That key unlocks the door. I remember that much. Let me get that for you. Very good. Battery low. Come over here. You're going to have to put this on. It's a jetpack. That's great. But it's fucking up my back. Who is this guy? He puts a jetpack and it's too heavy. Fuck that. The backpack was designed for small quadrupeds like you. What's that supposed to mean? Is this uncomfortable? Yes. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. I've digitized the key and stored it in the backpack. Okay. Very cool. Is Beelzebub? Oh, I made it further than you did. That's great. Well, I was going to ask you if there was anything I was supposed to do with that key. Rainy Reverie says, walk it off. Just walk off the jetpack. This guy's on my back and he's saying, it's easy. if you're ever curious about an object, you can show it to me or to others if we come across any. Now let's get out of this flat. Nothing wrong with a little scratching. Does anybody know if there's a reason for the scratching in the game? Mitch Blankert, the wallpaper is like the wallpaper in The Shining, or the carpet in The Shining, or vice versa. Yeah, it's definitely got a Shining vibe. Oh, I see. But I just don't know when I'm done. I think I'm gonna just stop. Okay. Uh-oh, what was that? Oh. Nice. See, this is where I feel like, did I leave anything behind? Oh, whoops. That's normally my kitchen camera, but I fucked it up. All right. I was trying to push 3. Oh, thanks to Danny Dan. You never left anything behind since you'll always have us. I think the Danny Dan's doing a little bit of drinking. Maybe. I don't know. That's the way I usually am. But E-Lake O, games don't do that much anymore. You're usually allowed to come back. Oh, that's good to hear. Nobody's Lemons. You have to type it with A. Oh, okay. Thanks. Okay. Oh, I don't know the code. That's the problem, right? Does anybody know what the code is? He might be a user. Okay. 6969. Oh, 1337. The claw thing is sharpening your claws in preparation of the robot slashing I'll have to do when the machines become sentient and take over the world. Is that in real life or is that just in the game? You need to find the code. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So a couple people gave a code. Is it here? Help. Help. All right, we got to go looking for some fucking code now. I'm pretty close to putting it away for a little bit and then doing closing out with a couple more song requests because we do have more. But oh great, I just knocked over a bunch of books. So we're trying to find a code. What about this? It's a bunch of gibberish. This jetpack doesn't even fly, unfortunately. All right, I'm looking to you guys. VAP3 Cramilk, fucking code as in a sex Easter egg. Yeah, I don't know. E-Lake O, I also like to frame my grocery list. Defective. Oh yeah, the jetpack. Maybe look in the dark room in the hall. Raziel's Lament. All right. You mean in this hall? Oh, here. Oh, that's right. I have my torch. don't know what happened to the torch. How do I do that torch again? Does anybody know? Oh wait. Hot spicy oil. Oh wait, there's something there. Oh, here, code equals. I need that press left arrow on your controller to get the flashlight. Oh, that's right. Nice, thanks. God, I forgot already. 3748. All right, and I can turn it off. I assume there's some kind of battery on it that I don't want to waste. Oh, you guys are great. Now I already forgot it. Shit. Okay, yeah, thanks. Nobody's Lemons 3748, or was it 3478? Three, 7, 4, 8. Sounds good to me. Whoa. Wow, look at this place. Yeah. It looks a lot like the other place too. Not to be a dick, but that elevator in the distance, that's important, I think. I know we need to go up. All right. So if this guy can fly, then why has he been in my back? Whoa, we're ziplining. This is pretty awesome. Getting a pretty cool view. This is like some kind of a Disney ride or something. Anything here? Beef in a bucket, yeah. Deborah Etta. Beelsby, that was cool. Tortuga says, how does this game help me bake your cheesy weenies? They're actually chutney cheese weenie bites. I pronounce this the H. But I will say that any kind of activity that you're doing is mentally going to prepare you for the kitchen. If it's relaxing, then it'll make a more peaceful experience in the kitchen if you're making vegetables or something. But if it makes you aggro, then that's going to help you with the adrenaline that you'll need to get into the kitchen and cook like a souffle or something. Wait, I remember the outside. Feels like I've been there before. Is this where you came from? Yeah. I promised someone I would go there. Promise to. So basically the cat is talking to a robot. Thanks to Danny Dan, just resubscribe. Thank you very much to Danny Dan. And thanks for all the people that have been subscribing here. This postcard, the mural was painted from it. Let's take a look. All right, so we've got what do I have these memories? How did they get there? Let's keep going. So I've got some memories here. All right. Just going to do a little bit more. And if it starts getting hard again, then we'll go to do some more songs because it's starting to get late here. I don't know where everybody is, if everybody's on the West Coast or if you're in Hawaii or something. Or maybe you're working the graveyard shift. Beelzebub says, so true. I burnt myself with my hair straightener and thought about the dangers of not only cooking, but all aspects of life. Yeah, they tie together. Raziel's lament, these comments are from the robot. You mean like Beelzebub's comment right there? Oh, you mean the comments that we were seeing written on the screen there. Okay, it looks like I've got a little dead end here. Oh, okay, I can go down here. Wait, didn't we do this already or no? It's a different one. Wow. Oh, we're going right over them this time. Very nice. Oh, shit. Guys, this might be where we stop. Where am I going? Ah. I think we're going to go A to retry, but I'm not going to do it. We're going to leave it there, and then we'll pick it up next time. I wasn't really paying attention. So we'll let it load, because I don't know what would happen if I left right now. Would that mean that... yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Notorious Jer 4, right trigger. I was thinking of too many things. I was thinking about food, actually. But, yeah, let's go ahead and... No, I don't want to do that, right? Okay, we're going to quit. Here, I'll do that afterward. But, all right. Let's do a quick check on roast beef here. I'm going to go do a welfare check. Yeah, he's really out, but he's all right. He does this all the time. I'm not sure if the camera jumped, but if it did, it's because when I went over there, the iPhone was saying that it was the iPhone's running out of battery, so it might have been frozen. But yeah, he's breathing. He's okay. He sleeps a lot, but as I've said before, he's very old. I'm not sure how a lot of you feel about this, but sometimes it does happen, and it's very depressing when it does, but all you can hope is that they had the best sleep that they've ever gotten. He's got it pretty good, I'd say. He's famous. He's got memes about him and stuff, and it's pretty cool. And he's got a game about him, too. Okay, Tortuga says, how does this game help me bake your cheesy weenies? Oh yeah, I was answering that. So that's called chutney cheese weenie bites. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close out with a couple of just two more song requests that we had from a couple of you, and give me one moment here. I know it's late where you guys are, but I want to say I appreciate the support that you're giving me, especially with the gaming thing. I feel like the Stray game is really a whole next level. Next week I'm going to be playing with a Twitch streamer named Moki's Nirvana, who's very cool. I've been watching the channel, and it's a lot of good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and close out with these next two songs that were requested by you, the viewers. We did Toilet Destroyer, Kairosa, BZ Kaiser, It's Kate. This is a song that was requested by a lot of people on the Discord, including Notorious Jer, who's on here, I think is Notorious Jer 4, but also Dingo Bop, who's one of our moderators, Aaron, these are Discord names, and Mangkuk1. Mangkuk1 all wanted to hear this song from Jose Suicidio, so I'm going to do it the best that I can. Do you hear that? Hello. Check. 1. Check. Check. Help. Help. Okay. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. I just got hit by a car. And you're the one who pushed me in the street, swept me off my feet, left me in a coma. Making guacamole, mix it in the bowlie. I just got busted for drugs. And you're the one who sold me to the Fed, leaving me for dead. How could you be so cruel? Guacamole me, guacamole you. I just got hepatitis C. And you were standing there with a syringe. How it makes me cringe whenever I'm with you. Captain Guacamole, Officer Stromboli, I just got mauled by a bear. And you're the one who covered me with honey, thought it was so funny. How could you be so cruel? Guacamole coma, Yuma, Arizona, I just got shot in the face. And you were there with the smoking gun. How it is no fun whenever I'm with you. Making guacamole, mix it in the bowlie. Baby, I wouldn't change a thing. 'Cause even though I'm down upon my luck, I don't give a fuck, long as I have you. Notorious Jer, that's a 6 chord at the end, and I did that for you because I know you were tired of the 7ths. All right, that's a Jose Suicidio classic. Well, it's getting late here at Henry's Kitchen, and I'm tired, depressed, and my cat is sleeping all day. I guess he's probably tired from all the sleep that he did last night. But it doesn't really make for a very joyful evening most nights. But tonight has been a lot of fun because you guys have been here. And we had a lot of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and leave with a song that was also requested on the Discord. This one, oh, and I also want to give a thank you to ABBA, as I said, ABA, for requesting Stray, and also BZ Kaiser requested Played Up, and we played that with my friends Style Cramps and the Squid and Danny a couple weeks ago, or I think maybe it was just last week, and that was a lot of fun. And then also May Edge, or Madge, requested Cooking Simulator, and I've been having a blast with that one. So thanks, you guys. And then there's been a lot of other great requests. If you guys are into requesting anything, you can do it on the Discord. I see the link for it right there, so you can join that. And it's pretty fun. I mean, there's a lot of recipe suggestions, games, music suggestions, fan art, and also pictures of people's cats and their food, and just general chatting. And it's a great way to kill the pain. So I'm going to go ahead and do one more song for you, but the last thing that I'm going to say is, again, I want to thank you guys so much, because I think like 8 people ordered boxes from Factor 75, who sponsored my last broadcast, and it does go throughout the month. So if you do go to the link under the Twitch video to order 6 boxes of food that'll be delivered to you, so that you don't have to make a big fucking mess in your kitchen, just use this code FACTORSE4324, and not only does that mean that you get a pretty great discount, I did it myself, and but also it lets them know that that you're coming from Henry's Kitchen, and that helps too. But obviously no pressure there, but I just wanted to mention it in case you actually were interested, because it's a pretty good idea. Alright, so we're gonna do this last song here that was requested by someone named Jay Julix, J-J-U-L-I-X, Jay Julix, and it's become probably one of my favorite songs. In fact, it's very Jose Suicidio-esque, which is my favorite kind of music. I did it a couple weeks ago, but I want to do it again because now I've sort of added some little doodads to it. It's a song from a video game called I feel like I'm having a stroke or something. Cargo. What am I trying to say? Cargo. Yeah, that's right. Deborah Etta says code 3748. No, what was it? Cargo Collector or something like that. But this is a song called, Sunflower Script has it. It's called Down the Drain We Go. And Ratru says Cargo Commander, and that's exactly what it is. It's Cargo Commander. Apparently it's a game from 10 years ago, and I don't know what this game is like, but this song is very dark. You'll hear it, but wow. Unfortunately, the battery on the roast beef cam is dead. But normally I'd do a shot to him right now. It's a cold, dark night in October as I wander till the morning light. I don't mind, it's getting colder because my whole life is October night. Down the drain we'll go. That is all we know, that we know, into the great unknown. That is all we know, that we know. It's a long walk if you can't find your way home, and I know 'cause I ain't got none. I'm warm though it's cold, but there's no one to hold as I wander on my own. Down the drain we'll go. know that we know into the great unknown. That is all we know that we know. And here's where it gets really dark. I met a gorgeous girl. She said, take me home. And then she broke my heart back home. So down the drain we'll go. That is all we know that we know into the great unknown. That is all we know that we know that we know. So the song seems to be about someone who we find out 2/3 of the way into the song that he's singing about having met a girl somewhere, and he took her home, and then she broke his heart, and now down the drain he'll go into the great unknown. So he's killing himself because of a date that he had that went terrible. And I'm not saying that's the right thing to do in that situation, but I think a lot of us have been there. I don't know what the hell this video game is about, but that is one dark song there. And I don't want to leave on a dark note, but I don't really have any other types of music. So I think we're probably going to leave it at that. I'm going to make one last welfare check on roast beef, because I am worried that we'll... Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I don't think there's any way that you can see, because I didn't set it up, because my iPhone is completely out of juice. But just know that that roast beef is alive and well, and he's about to go to the bathroom. So there's a happy ending to the whole situation, and except for whoever that guy was that wrote that dark song that we ended on. But Jolly Austin 1 says, great strum, Henry. Thank you. Thanks, Jolly Austin 1. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you had a good time too. Thanks for helping me game, and thanks for requesting songs. And the best part of this whole thing is I don't have to clean up my kitchen, and I don't have to open all the windows because it smells. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop cooking, because come Sunday, as a matter of fact, Shane Yes, I don't know if Shane Yes is there or if that's another person in Europe who's sleeping roast beef style right now. But Shane Yes came up with a really good recipe suggestion that I think I'm going to go ahead and do. Just taking a look at a couple of... I'm seeing a lot of good nights, and thanks for the stream. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. And Notorious Jer 4, will you be doing Airbnb hosting again sometime? Yeah, I think it's time. So what I'll do sometimes for my YouTube videos is I'll rent my place out as an Airbnb, and then when they show up, when the people show up, I'll usually coax them into being in the videos. And it works out for everybody except for them, kind of, because they don't usually want to do it. But we're going to do that. The Sweet Paprika says, we've come full circle this stream, just like the circle of life. That's right. And thanks again to everybody, all the moderators. I'm just going to list the moderators one time. Well, I also want to say a special thank you to Quanto. Quanto is probably retired for the evening, I'm guessing, because of the time zone. But Quanto saved the day by getting us a roast beef cam during our stream of Stray, and that was pretty awesome. That was a real victory. And Quanto also is the one who is responsible for these transitions here, which I think is pretty incredible. So, but I also want to thank Bacchus for moderating, and Dingo Bop, Fawcan, Dom Beef, Hottest Bear, Do Dingle, Dogoggy, and Dr. Flanges. Thank you, everybody. So, let's all go into that great unknown, because it's all we know. It's all we know. All right. Everybody have a good night's sleep or a good morning, depending on where you are. And I hope you're able to stay hungry until Sunday, when we're going to make another excellent meal. Oh, Quanto's here, and he says, thanks, everyone. He's alive and awake, and it's late. Thanks, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your week.